Everybody on the Chinese super server fears this Lee Sin we're watching today. He goes by the name of KZH, always over 1,000 LP on the Chinese super server. His Lee Sin is renowned, it's feared. He's so high impact, dude. I don't know what it is about these Chinese one tricks, but it's like they just go into like a hyperbolic time chamber and just practice their combos for months on end until they're perfect and clean and crisp. So today, guys, he's up against Beifang playing Corki mid, and it's going to be interesting to see how he can impact the map. I see a lot of montages from KZH. The one thing that gets me is his Qs. He never holds his Qs. He doesn't hesitate. He just Q, and every single one lands. I don't know what it is about. Maybe he has such a high win rate only because of his skill shot accuracy on the Q. Maybe he's very clean with some of the combos. I don't know. Just all round, when you watch this guy's Lee Sin, you'll see when he comes to level 6, why he is known as the world's #1 Lee. As we clear through, should be level 3 off of this camp. You can see him keeping eyes on Beifang on the Corki, playing against Singed mid. If Singed flash flips, there's a flip there. We have the ward dash. We just W straight into the Singed. Get an assist. 160 for that. And straight away, impacting the map. He goes towards the top side. He fakes out. Now he's going to head down into the bot lane, looking at the lanes. Besides that, the Ezreal and Janna are a little bit overextended. And bro, this guy is everywhere. Whenever I see junglers just power farming, it makes me cringe. I see these junglers like this guy, and he just... He clears a camp, and then he's in every single fucking lane from then on out. We have the Q. Not gonna take it. Oh my god, the Rek'Sai flash is over. We actually were pretty patient with that. We have the WA. I would have taken that Q, and you know you would have died. As he's hella low. Doesn't opt for the reset. He's going to go use that W to try and heal back up. Okay. That Q goes wide. Has the ward to get out. He does not want to allow this to go. The thing is, the mid lane and the bot lane cannot move. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have to... Yeah, he's going to have to try and give this one. As he looks for another mid lane gank. Surely this doesn't work. Beifang gets flipped. Gets stopped. Q. He doesn't even care. He's going to hard shove the wave and move to the top side scuttle. So he's gone from mid to bot to mid. To top. Like, top side scuttle taken. Going to clear out some camps. And I love, like, Lee Sin jungle is so good. The problem is, guys, there's a couple of key mechanics you need for Lee Sin. I played a lot of Lee Sin back in Season 5, but nowadays, when I play Lee, I have a 20% win rate. Mainly because my combos don't come off my fingertips without thinking about it. So if I'm entire time thinking about how to combo, I'm not thinking about everything else around the map. Where to gank, how to position, what summoners are up, what spells are coming. I'm thinking about how do I get a ward dash behind them and kick their heads, and it's too much. So you just need little things to blow off your fingertips as we get the slow. Queue it up. Finally, we get our first kill of the game, and surely we look for the reset here. Helps the sign to shove slightly. Makes his way towards the gore drinker. And pretty nice tempo so far. This is a very high elo game, obviously. He's up against Beifang, who's like rank 5. So you can imagine, if I were to do a review on him smurfing in Diamond or something, it's fucked. But just because all these players are grinding for high elo rank, I thought it'd be best to watch a high elo game at the moment. I'd like to do some reviews on this guy in the past. He has hit rank 1. If you remember when Lee Sin was like over buffed, he was playing it Lee Sin mid. He was playing a lot of lane Lee Sin because Lee Sin was so strong. And obviously he was able to dominate the server. As we're camping a little bit away from 6. Starts up the dragon. Nice free neutral objective. Always stack these dragons up if you're playing jungle. I don't know, like, I feel as though a lot of junglers, they get tempo, but they all want leads. And the enemy jungle just slowly stacks up these drakes and it becomes an issue. That's a very big problem. Find the Rek'Sai, we don't take the 1v1. We're looking for that level 6 and then for the regank, probably onto the Corki. I think Lee Sin is probably one of the best designed champions in the game. Nice. W into the E. Has the Q. Takes the second kill. E. Flash, was it? Ward dot. Q. Ooh, Janna blocks onto the Rek'Sai. If he takes this, he dies. He's going to wait it out slowly. Kills the minions to a level 6. Here we go. Blitzcrank, can you land the hook, good sir? Hook, lands. W, Q. Takes him out. But yeah, he's very patient, Lee Sin, you know what I mean? It's not Q, instantly go in, which is a lot of like low elo Lee Sins do. Even high elo Lee Sins sometimes do it. Land the Q. Kind of think about what could happen. How to play it. And then operate. As red buff spawns. Level 6 now. I'm excited for some I'm really excited to see his kick combos are just so crisp. I can't wait to see them. If he butchers the first one, I'll cry. Nice. Nice. That feeling when you're a jungler and you gank bot and then they actually start popping off. Magical footwear comes in. Yes, sir. Holy shit, that's early magical footwear. As we should be able to clean up a little bit of the mid lane farm. And I'm wondering if he looks for the gank onto the Aatrox. Oh. Oh my god. He has a Monster Hunter. Look at that. Oh, too many creeps. And I honestly love doing other role reviews, like doing jungle, doing top, doing bot. I know people like I'm Midbeast or whatever, and I do mostly mid lane reviews, but dude, I like players from every roles, obviously. It's always nice, and I think it's always beneficial for us mid laners, or if you're whatever role you are, to watch how other players, other roles interact with the game. I think it's a good learning curve, a good learning process to understand how jungles path, how they think. Going to give you more depth into the game as we pick up the Herald. King of objectives. We grab it. You can see Beifang has package. Flash flip. Q lands. Absolutely beautiful. You can see how the singed Glizzle on the ground, whatever you want to call it. You can't dash. It's like Cassio, Miasma, or whatever. It's such a bullshit ability. As we find the Rek'Sai. We got the Herald, remember, so we're making our way towards first tower of the game. People don't like me calling it Herald. People always inbox me, hey, it's called Herald, it's called Herald. Shut up. It's called Herald where I'm from. Ooh, as we're dropping very low, and we are going to get our first death of the game. A little bit of an overextension. Beifang picks it up, gets the bounty. And he's a bit tilted about that one. Gets the Gore Drinker. And I'm wondering when he's going to go second here. I see some Lee Sins go things like Death Dance. Does Rek'Sai have 71 farm? Dude, the tempo of these Chinese junglers. I'm probably going to play in the Chinese Super Server in a couple months. When I go to Korea. Just play from Korea like Dopa does. Will I find Beifang? Will I find some of these players? Or will I be hard stuck in Platinum? Who knows? Who knows? Blitzcrank, flash hook, beautiful setup, grabs the kill. Aphelios and Blitz is such a sick wombo because you wait for the stun gun. Or dash over, looking for the Janna. Where are you, honey? And Janna makes Lee Sin's life a living hell. Finds the Janna. We're 15 seconds off the ultimate. Gonna wait for it to come out. Janna ult comes through, but it is not enough. We have slain the Janna, 6 kills to our name. And I don't know what to tell you. It's just perfect tempo. It's such map pressure. It's when you verse these good junglers and these smurfs, they feel unplayable to verse because they're everywhere. And it's not about them being everywhere. It's them knowing where to be. Oh, I'm so keen for this. I'm so keen for this. I'm so keen for this. Please, please. Jukes it. Waiting. 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 Oh, you silly Ezreal. You silly Ezreal. No way this guy survives. Kicks are never misses. Ezreal flashes, he follows. Waiting for the Q to come through. Doesn't even need it, right? Bam. It's crazy how many challenger Lee Sins miss RQs. If you see a Lee Sin miss RQ, I want you to... Look, I don't want you to flame them, but I just want you to know that I know and we all know that they're bad. And it tilts me. How the hell can you miss Lee Sin RQ? I get it in my Challenger game still. Got it yesterday. It tilted me to oblivion. You find Beifeng on the side. Beifeng forces the W over to the Dragon Pit. Oh my god, Q not able to connect. And this doesn't look like the hottest of fights. And I'm wondering if this is the rank 1 Aatrox. I reckon it is. There's this top lane menace that's rank 1 on the Chinese Super Server at the moment. He's 2000 LP, bro. No one can beat him. I might do a video. Guy's a dead set freak. Plays bruises, man. Aatrox. Set top. This guy's beefy and wombo combos. 12 CS per minute. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. Actually a psychopath. Like Hashinshin, but if he was good. As Beifeng on the AP Corki, getting a little bit of a nice slingshot here for the lead. Still 4-2 into 11, and we got 2 Drakes. I don't mind it. He clears through the topside camps. Probably going to look for the insta recall. And he's doing well, but his laners are shit. 30 CS down mid, 40 CS down top. Gets the Executioners. Gets a Kindle Gem for some CDR and health. Game state. I actually think it's even as fuck, this game state. The only thing going for them is these dragons. See if they can get Mountain Soul. Mountain Soul? Mountain Soul, yeah. Ooh, Beifeng's going shield bow. He's not going the hybrid setup. Hunting. If Rek'Sai's there, they can see. Finds the Janna. Lands the Q. Q. Sexy little one tap. Don't even hesitate. Q just goes wide on the Ezreal. We'll pick up the blue buff. Like, Lee Sin is broken, right? The problem is, not many people can play Lee Sin, I think. What are your opinion on that, chat? Like, I actually think it's very hard to balance a champion like Lee Sin, because if you can play all the dashes and combos perfectly, he's completely broken. Too much mobility, has great hard CC, has everything you need as a jungler. Problem is, 99% of Lees just fail half their combos. W over. Oh, and we're going to die here, I think. Rek'Sai ult comes through. Oh, maybe not. Dude, you just goes wide. Beifeng gets a little bit of backup from the Janna. Probably still has that shield bow proc. Q goes wide again. KZH. You can see Aatrox into the topside river. Got to play it really slow. Q lands. I definitely would not take this. Beifeng is unstoppable. 400 gold bounty on his head. We're going to try and find a kick. And we're 9-1-3, but it just feels like the enemy top mid are insane. It's always such a, like, grim feeling when you got a lead and you just know the enemy, like, you just have a feeling the enemy team is better. They're down kills, but they're CSing well. They have good map play, and you're like, we're in for a fucking long game. Which is what I feel like for this one. Dragon in 83 seconds. And this is, by the way, if you look at the minimap, you see the timers and all the buffs and dragons and stuff. This Wii game. This is what you get in China. Everybody gets it. Does it give you an advantage? Probably. I heard there's a couple of different apps you can get in like Western for that helps you out with that as well. For me, I'm a mathematician. I don't need these type of things. I can calculate myself sometimes. We find the Aatrox. And I don't think we like this at all. He could take the Herald. Oh, he doesn't quite get the smite off. And now we're going to have to try and bail. Blitz? Ooh, baby. Dude, Chinese Super Server is constantly fighting. I think... Oh, man, if we hit that Ezreal. I think I'm just going to play a lot of Taliyah with Dark Harvest. Aatrox comes through, picks up the Blitzcrank. KZH with these Qs, man. I hyped you up. Cast a Curse. And he'll head straight across to the mountain. This is 15 seconds. It's definitely good. Shove mid lane wave, take dragon, and then coin flip on the soul fight. I don't know. Feels Feels like Aatrox and Corki are too big. Do not die, guys. Do not die. Oh. Good job. No Rek'Sai. Dropping 1 inhib is not bad at all. Do not lose the game of dropping 1 inhib or 2. If you're about to drop a 3rd inhib and drop all of them, yes, contest the game like it's about to be GG on that last inhib. But 1 and 2, and if you got good wave clear, dude, do not stress it. I see too many people over... Oh, we find the Aatrox. Q does land. Finally, we make our way in. And I don't think he has ultimate. Give Singe the kill. Nash. Why? It feels like it's 25 minutes. It's still only 17, bro. And I think if you're a mechanical player, like if, let's say you're a Yasuo main, a Kali main, you're an AD carry that likes mechanics. Dude, Lee Sin is a great filler champion for jungle. It's very fun to play. It's very entertaining. You get the cleaver. Makes a lot of sense to try and shred down these tanks. Got flash. Always double dose up on these control wards. Hope you guys having a lovely weekend. Dude, I just love watching high-level players. Having a chat with you boys. I know you can't chat back, but just having a little bit of banner. And just enjoying this game that we all play. You? Like, not quite enough energy. As I think it's going to come down to, can we kill Beifeng's Corki? We've got flash, ward, kick. We've got everything available. Let's see if we can get any juicy combos. Notices the pink here, so he's not on vision. Rek'Sai. The edge of night makes it a little bit harder to land these Qs. And let's see if we can get anything done. We move through. Gets the flash out of the Ezreal Q. Lands on Rek'Sai, but the edge of night, unfortunately, as the Aatrox looks for the flank. Beifeng with these Qs on the back end. Dude, he is so patient with these Qs. As we gotta remember, Ezreal has no flash. Nice job by the Blitz. We get the kill onto the Aatrox. Looking for more. Q lands onto the minion. And he's hunting the Rek'Sai. 2 level advantage on him. Q does land. Oh, can't quite get it. Did something tricky there with the ward. I don't know if you're trying to bait out the Rek'Sai. Dragon in 2 minutes. This is the fight it's going to come down to. I need to see Aatrox. Aatrox is 2. Gordrink is Sterax. Singe has Demonic. Panicking. They might be able to do Brush Nash. There's no way. If Corki's not there, then they're not on it. Nash vision. Dragon, just over a minute. We find the Rek'Sai basing. Unfortunately, the Janna in front of them, plus the shield bow. And new Janna, like, is this even new Janna? Does China have new Janna yet or not? The tornadoes are faster, but that one seemed kind of slow. Maybe I'm trolling. They know there's a ward there. That pink doesn't cover it. Yep. 1 minute till Drake. It's a waiting game here. Janna though. Oh, he was going to go for that. Oh. Dragon fight. Tense game. Rek'Sai, we can't. Oh my god. gonna say we cannot allow them to get this crab. It's gonna... And Beifang, of course, he holds the package for this fight. Mid lane wave shoved, and then you rotate to the objective. Do not rotate to objective, give mid lane wave to enemy team. You'll be late, you don't have the inside track. I'm looking for a sexy kick. I think he wants to play it slow. Just waiting for a Q on the back end. The Janna is always going to try and fuck things up. Beautiful flip from the Singed. As now he is on the hunt for Beifang. Just instantly flashes, kicks Beifang in the skull. Takes him out for a bounty. And now all eyes onto the Aatrox. And these Qs are just going to get followed up. Q. Looks for the Janna. Lands it, of course. Every single Q is landing. And we are going to get the Dragon. We are going to get the Baron. And that hopefully is enough to secure the game. And he's not bothering to rush into these fights against the Rek'Sai and the Janna. He's allowing the fights to come into him. Makes it very easy, makes it very simple to play. You don't have to do anything too crazy. Obviously he has 10 kills and he's very beefy. If you go something like Lethality Lee Sin, you're going to fall off incredibly hard unless you get a one tap. Interesting, you have 1500 gold and you prioritize double pinks for your Warthog over any damage or health item. And who would be the best? Like, who if I didn't introduce this guy, who would you say is the best Lee Sin in the world? Who would it be? Who would you put your money on? Some people might say Box. I wouldn't. Back in the day, Rush is pretty good. Obviously, Russian military now, Sage. Yeah, and it's not too bad. Q goes wide on S. I don't think he's been playing too well lately. You guys can help me out in the comments. You come through. Dash over onto the Janna. An easy kick. Silly little Janna. Get away. Why is no one helping him? He's so tilted. Couldn't get the W over into the team. Gets cancelled by the Rek'Sai. And this is going to make it very difficult to finish off this Nash. TP comes through for the... I mean, it could be the Aatrox or the Corki. Aatrox. Aatrox getting burnt into the pit. Getting roasted. Beifang. Weaving some autos through, but you got the Blitzcrank on a hunt. Blitzcrank hooks. Do not miss this Blitz. There is a Blitzcrank currently that's ranked 2 on the Super Server. This could be him. I think it's him, chat. Rank 2 on the Super Server at 1900 LP is a Blitzcrank one trick. I think it's him. It's him for sure. Such a weird champion. It's literally, if you hit hooks, you're good. If you don't hit hooks, you're terrible at the champ. It's such a one-dimensional champion, but if what works, what works. Move in. Kick. Janna. Sexy win goal. As I reckon we're just gonna queue back over onto the Nash. We have no smite. Oh my god, Corki stole it. We had no smite. We had no smite. Beifang ain't giving this game up. Oh my god. We might even go to Elder. What the? We have the Stare Axe, the Gore Drinker, the Black Cleaver. We don't have any wards left. Only a Trinket on the way up. Oh, it's just one of those games. I need him to do an insane Lee Sin kick combo to finish this game. Give it to me. Philios starting to pick up a little bit of heat. He's hunting for Beifang, but Beifang should have went all the way around. Singed. What's going through your mind, buddy? Gets the Rek'Sai with the beautiful R kick. Just slowly panning away from the tower. You? Just misses on the Aatrox. What the hell? Get a little bit of energy back. Kick up in 35. Gets the Aatrox. Beautiful. W's through. Looking for Beifang now. Flash Q. We'll get him. Doesn't opt for it. Opts for patience. Beifang Ezreal versus the world. This should be GG. This should be GG. Kick up and... Ooh. Oh, just goes wide. Beifang picked up the Singe. I don't know if we have enough. Q just goes wide on Ezreal again. Beifang chipping them oh so low. The package comes through. Oh! This game is going to go so late. And I actually am starting to really like Red Side's team comp. We get the stopwatch. Honestly, pretty bad flash. A lot of these Qs are going wide. Even the best Lee Sin in the world can't land Qs. I'm starting to think Q is pretty hard to land on Lee Sin. But usually in the montages, I see him hitting every single one. So maybe this is just the outlier. Maybe we'll have to review some more of him in the future. As we work our way towards the Elder Dragon fight in 30 seconds. Love these league games. No flash now, and no inventory space for wards. This is when it becomes kind of problematic. Luckily the Aphelios is cracked. Elder in 5. What if he's going? I wonder how you're gonna play this. They're definitely. Oh, these crabs, dude. They're key. If you start it up, Beifang is just gonna perma poke you. They're absolutely shredding it with the... Okay. We secure the Elder. There's no way you lose the fight with Elder, yeah? As he makes his way through. Kick goes in. Q finishes off the Rek'Sai, and now we're hunting the Ezreal. Oh, mate. Ezreal just playing on the max range. Has the W, moves through, clearing out the wave. Can't land a Q, chat. He cannot land a Q against this comp. I don't think it matters. I think we were able to run through mid for the win. It's 4 versus 2, but you have Elder. Finally, we land a Q. Gets flipped. And that's gonna be the game. Hopefully you enjoyed it today, boys. I don't know, there's no super crazy Lee Sin kicks, but we're playing in 1500 LP rank 1 on the Chinese Super Server. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's review, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace. I wonder how much LP is.